Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are running low on our influence. Apparently we have a first contact event pending. The vessels detected in the Cellnock system seem to be part of some sort of expedition across the galaxy with purposes unknown. They've not made any hostile moves, nor is there any heavy weaponry in evidence. Instead, they seem to be broadcasting repetitive but not particularly content-filled signals in our general direction. Oh, that sounds like my content. Perfect. Our envoy, Bakari Tanibu, is confused, but hopes that the broadcast will help our linguists translate their language. Indeed. Okay, so we are low on influence right now. We're trying to grab as much territory as possible. We would love to grab Cellnock and Taram. I don't know how realistic that is, but we'll see if we can grab it. Fingers crossed, hopefully. We're going to move out to the Zorican Black Hole once we're done constructing over here. We also need, currently, a job on Sirius Prime. We also need amenities. I think the way to do this is likely to upgrade here. That'll give us, what, 2 free amenities, as well as some administrator jobs, which will also give us amenities. So that'll be a good use of our time on Sirius Prime for now. Excellent. And our first fleet is currently waiting for our quote-unquote second fleet to show up. Or not our second fleet, rather. Our new ship to show up. That'll take a while. And there's going to be a lot of damage here. In fact, maybe we should go in right now. We're going to take a lot of damage. We know this. This up here is the most dangerous area. We should actually attack from Turbik, or perhaps from Gossok. I think we'll attack from Turbik. So we're going to head over there. We're going to attack this. We will lose. And then we're going to rebuild our fleet at that point. And we will attack them again and again and again until we get what we need. Astounding news from the ISS Drake. Deep scans have revealed the unexpectedly large solid core of Cellnock 8 to be covered with the compressed remains of a sprawling medical complex millions of years old. Though the intense mantle pressure of the gas giant severely limits the amount of data we can extract from the core's surface, Science Officer Jeanette Gerard reports that the hidden structures match, beyond a doubt, the technology used in the enigmatic L-gates. The crew hypothesizes Cellnock 8 was a planetary medical facility created by the gate builders millennia ago. At some point, the complex was abandoned, and its automated gas replicators ran unchecked for untold centuries, gradually converting the planet into a gas giant. That is incredible. So we get a bunch of society research, 2 exotic gases, and an L-gate insight on Cellnock 8. That means that Cellnock is that much more important. We're abandoning this construction. We're moving straight out here. Cellnock is an extremely important system at this time. We're going to build our mining stations over here. There's continuing to be a lot of trade value over here. That's very good to know. Very, very important, in fact.
Construction complete.
We're done constructing over here. I think we're going to send this construction ship up here to build these mining and research stations over this way.
Construction complete.
Okay, and now we're headed over this direction. Perfect. We're going to need some influence. Here's a first contact event. Okay, fantastic. That's 42 influence. We've managed to decipher the confusing, repetitive messages the Phi aliens were sending us. Phi aliens, actually. And it turns out they were commercial advertisements. Apparently they call themselves Racket Industrial Enterprise and are part of a group of spacefaring traders that make a living by offering the best deals, or what they claim to be the best deals, to whichever civilization they happen to be visiting at the time. True to form, it appears they are attempting to contact us. On screen. Greetings to you Ethiopians from the Racket Industrial Enterprise. We're brokers, deal makers who have traveled the stars from Trade Station Tungle. We pass through your space in peace, only to buy, to sell. We will offer you good deals, many things. Just now, our ships are absent apparently. We will speak to you soon when we come back. Should you call us, the Caravansary Caravan Coalition will answer. Next time, maybe. Okay, so that did get us some influence. That's great. It costs us 67 influence to grab the Zarican Black Hole. At the very least, that solidifies our claim on bid talks over here. Bare minimum. So that's great. This science ship is going to make its way over this way and survey this system. Actually, we should backtrack and survey this system. Okay. That'll be fine. We're definitely making some progress here. Our borders will be solidified fairly soon. We're going to survey our way out over this way for right now. And this is going to continue to take a while up here. So that is all completely fine. Yeah, this is definitely... We're definitely in an influence crunch right now. We're not shocked by this. With 4 construction ships, that was always going to be the case. But there are definitely some ships that we want. There's significant scarring on the surface of this world in a pattern that cannot be natural. From orbit, the massive rifts look almost like writing. Okay, we'll look into that. And we're going to head in over here. We will lose this battle. Period. End of story. And that's okay. We're accepting of this. We're also going to work on clearing a few tile blockers, specifically over here. We don't have what we need for those two, but we'll clear out some of that, as well as this toxic kelp. Okay. So, this battle, we will definitely lose.
Is joined.
All we're trying to do here is inflict some damage on them. Someone used a mining laser from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of Raskimir 5. The massive script covers a large portion of the planet's upper hemisphere and appears to be a short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary. Okay, so we're going to retreat once we can. It'll be very soon. We actually only lost one ship there, which is slightly shocking. No, we lost 13 ships. That's more like it. We managed to take out 1 ancient mining drone. Okay, so lessons have been learned. These will pop back in soon enough. We are going to grab this fleet here. They're guaranteeing our independence. We accept, for now. They're only doing this because we took all that damage up here. I guarantee you that. That's okay. Aleph aliens. Okay, we'll start the first contact process here. Wonderful. In fact, we should take a look at them here. That's the science ship. Okay, so there's an Empire down over here somewhere. Good to know. Good to know. That's a construction ship. Uh-huh. That's really rude, guys. That's incredibly rude. Okay, so we're mad at the Corinth. They are belligerent to us. We're going to begin building a spy network immediately. We are very upset at the Corinth for this. We're also going to close borders with them. Get out of here. That's incredibly upsetting. Okay. So let's go ahead and open up this fleet manager here, and we're going to add in McCampbell class corvettes here. And we're going to fill this up, like so. And we're going to immediately begin work on reinforcing that fleet.
System survey complete.
Okay, we're going to continue our surveys over here. Complete. These guys, they're going to begin upgrading. This science ship is going to have to come out this way. We have no other option.
Found.
Raskamir pulses steadily, its helioseismology indicating an internal composition far denser than expected. What could be responsible for this surprising density? Following the sighting of unidentified spacecraft in the Aslinda system, Eklinda, all forces in the vicinity have been ordered to assume a heightened state of readiness as per standard protocol. Intelligence is still analyzing what little data we have on the bogey, but it appears capable of hyperspace travel, indeed, and we will proceed with that. Okay, so we've finished our construction here, and we're going to make our way down this way. We are short on alloys right now, and we can do something about that, and indeed we shall. We're going to sell off about 1,000 consumer goods, as well as about 5,000 food, as well as somewhere around 3,000 minerals, and we're going to purchase in a few alloys here. Now, that's not tremendously great in terms of efficiency. We're going to build a starbase down over here. This construction ship, when it pops in, we will send up over this way, I suppose. I'm really deeply upset with the Corinth Trade Association. They might be the first ones to become Ethiopians. I'm very salty at them. Like, incredibly salty at them. So we're going to bring these guys back down. This is our only shipyard, after all. While on the surface, Raskamir appears to be an ordinary white dwarf, the star hides an intriguing secret. By studying Raskamir's pulsations, the ISS Lagrange crew has discovered its composition to be almost entirely crystallized carbon. This astronomical crystal lattice seems to have formed as the star cooled, originating in its gas-fusing core and growing outward over time. Raskamir is a diamond of cosmological proportions, glinting behind a white veil of oxygen and helium. Excellent. So this station is going to be busy for quite a long time here. And in fact, we're going to prioritize these upgrades. So what I'm just going to do is that. Excellent. We only have the one shipyard here right now. Are we actually gathering anything from this trade hub? I mean, 42 trade, but in theory, is that gathered from Yidixa? I believe it would be. So let's go ahead and have this switch from a trade hub. It currently has our crew quarters. We'll have that ship switch over to a shipyard. That'll take 6 months, but that's okay. We definitely want to increase our output there. Our sensors have detected a particularly clear repeating signal from the Aleph aliens that seems to offer our linguists excellent material for codifying their language. They're optimistic that we will be able to make some significant progress on the back of this stroke of luck. Excellent, so that adds 2 insights. Okay, so we're going to get our naval cap upgraded here in about 16 months. That's going to be very important for us. This construction ship is going to head up over this way. We're not going to reserve the resources just yet, though.
Construction complete.
We're going to grab our research stations and our mining stations over here. Excellent. And this new ship is going to go back and, I mean, we could try to refit it, but it's not going to do anything. These are actually small X-ray lasers. That's not bad. Let's take a look at our current Corvette design. It's currently using Sentinel Point Defense in picket ship mode. That's fair enough. I mean, this is okay. Although realistically, I would probably put in a reactor booster and drop the small deflectors for additional armor. Deflectors are kind of pointless on these Corvettes. Armor does not require power usage, so doing this will increase our evasion from 67.7% up to 68.5%. So that will be a small upgrade for us. We don't really want to auto-upgrade this. We want to actually cancel any of these that we have queued up right now so that we can change this, and we're definitely going to no longer auto-upgrade. We are going to put in a reactor booster, and we are going to put in ceramo metal armor. So that'll be slightly better there. And yeah, we're going to we're going to want to rename this. I don't want to auto-upgrade. I guess we have to create a new Corvette design. Okay. We could not have it be a picket ship, but picket ships are okay for Corvettes. It'll be fine. We'll definitely do... Which one of these is actually minus 75% armor, blah, 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 blah. 3.75. Okay, so Sentinel point defense is slightly better. Blue lasers, of course. In fact, we could have blue lasers and a coil gun, just so that we can chip through shields a little bit faster. That'll be fine. And then... Apparently we can't make changes here. Oh, because we have auto-generate designs on. Okay, so let's go ahead and change this over to coil gun there. There we go. That's more like what I was looking for. Reactor booster will go there, and then we'll have ceramo metal armor like that. Okay, we'll do that, and our first fleet will begin upgrading. Our second fleet, this is really our second fleet here, they're going to make their way on over, and then they're going to upgrade as well. The Aleph aliens seem eager to establish visual communications with us, having sent a large audio and visual transmission that appears to offer the key to translating their language. Our experts are confident that we'll be able to use this to learn to communicate with them soon. Of course, we'll have to trust them that their offered translations are not misleading, and that we'll be able to reliably interpret information presented from a surely vastly different experiential context. Okay, so we'll continue that there. They're currently receptive. Great. So these upgrades are continuing.
Complete.
We did just finish our second starbase there.
Been made superior.
And we did finish our applied quantum physics. That's wonderful. Mote harvesting traps. Being able to get volatile motes already is pretty good. The silhouettes discernible from orbit are indeed buildings, and closer inspection revealed them to be of an obvious martial nature. While abandoned for some time, although very recently on a galactic timescale, Science Officer Miriam Alonso believes that secrets of alien tactics may yet be exhumed from beneath the dust that covers the decaying barracks and looted armories. A special project may be issued to study the remains. Fantastic. We are definitely going to do that. That is not this one, but rather this one. Go ahead and do it now.
Anomaly found.
We did just have a scientist die. That was our society scientist. So let's see here. This is anomaly discovery chance. We'll recruit this person and then... Let's see here. You're leading engineering research, physics research, survey speed, archaeological. Okay, it's not the greatest trait, but it'll have to do. We don't really have any better options. We're going to go upgrade this fleet, and we're going to queue up reinforcements for this fleet. We have low stability currently on Yidixa Prime, and that's mostly because we have a lack of housing. Let's go ahead and build a city district to fix that. Sirius Prime needs a job, and a specialist job at that. Okay, this is an industrial world. So I say that we go ahead and construct ourselves a civilian industry here, if we can. Oh, civilian industries have a planet limit now. That's interesting. So do alloy foundries. I guess we'll put in our civilian industry and alloy foundry, and that's what you're supposed to use the industrial district for, so fair enough. They grabbed Turam. I'm not surprised by this. This really injured us tremendously. It's a Gaia world over there? Yikes. Okay. Our efforts to decipher the signals picked up from the Aleph aliens have paid off, and we finally made a breakthrough. Fantastic. 70 influence. They're peaceful traders. Greetings! I speak for Chief Executive Officer Dagos Shifttide and the wealthy elite of the Uthabulian? Uthabulin? Uthabulin? I'm going to go with Uthabulin. The Uthabulin Partnership. We're always looking for new trading partners along the many diverse and delightful alien nations we encounter as our ships explore the galaxy. Fantastic. We salute them. We're not ready to forcibly annex them into our healthcare system yet. We will get there eventually, but now is not that time. They want to establish an embassy, and we agree. Fantastic. Okay, we found Beth aliens. Sure, let's go ahead and... There they are. Show first contact. Let's get them started. Wonderful. So we're definitely learning what our borders are going to look like, and we're not necessarily huge fans of what they're going to look like. We have a distinct lack of worlds to settle. That's going to be slightly problematic, but we'll be able to deal with it.
System survey complete.
I already explained. Reroute the power converter to the auxiliary manifold. No, not that power converter. Ksk. Must I do everything Oh, customers! Welcome, please. We bear many goods, and we have many wares, all carted safely through the stars. For your convenience, what do you offer us? We have good workers for you. Good lifters, draggers, pullers, cleaners, healthy, clever. Give us 500 alloys, and we shall send 4 racket pops to one of your planets. What? Criminal records? Afraid we've lost the papers. Ksk. Okay, no. We're not gonna pay 500 alloys for that. That's insane. So this construction ship should definitely head to Raskamir. And this science ship, I mean, it pretty much just has to continue on out this way. There's only so much that we can do. There we go. That will have to do for now. I'm definitely not the happiest with the way that this situation up here has developed.
System
That will need to be addressed.
complete.
We did just finish a system survey, that's fine. How many more of these do we have queued up here? Quite a number. Okay. We'll go ahead and build our starbase here. Raskamir is pretty important to us. We'd love to get VMOS. That's what we want to go to next. That will be a good defensive bulwark against the partnership down here. We don't care about this relic activation. Following the sighting of unidentified spacecraft in the Crusader system, all forces in the vicinity have been ordered to assume a heightened state of readiness as per standard protocol. Okay, fantastic. We're going to take a look. So we are going to be upgrading here shortly. More factions. We have a lot of factions. Okay, so 4 more corvettes, huh? That's not bad. Our science officer has found an anomaly. Generic. I love it. So we should be able to reinforce this fleet fairly soon-ish. This construction ship does need to constructionate. And so we shall. We would love to grab Dathana. That's kind of a top priority right now. And I mean, we could take Bidfox, but Hokrai kind of becomes our... We need to settle this. We might need to settle Hokrai 3A, but this kind of becomes our defensive hub of this region. Adelamar, of course, is also kind of a defensive hub, but we should go ahead and upgrade this if we had the alloys, which we currently don't. Okay, so we have nowhere we can go here except to come back here and survey, and we're going to have to go around the long way. That's fine. They've revoked their guarantee, presumably because we have increased our power relative to theirs, and that's okay. There's our naval cap coming up. Do we care about starbase cap right now? Not really, but pop growth speed we absolutely care about. That is huge.
Our ships have been made superior.
They just rivaled the Corinth Trade Association. That's very useful to us. That's very useful to us. Fascinating. Okay, so we just have small fragments of the Beth aliens so far. We'll keep working on that. We did just finish up construction here, and we're going to build our research stations. We also finished up construction over here, and we're going to build our research stations and our mining stations and then head here.
System survey complete.
Never mind. We're heading here immediately. Okay, we're going to go over here and survey that location and that location. Sure. So we're definitely finding out what our borders are going to end up looking like for now. The ISS Nobel's crew is reporting that they found something spectacular on Valonis 3. On the surface lies traces of an explorative expedition of another civilization. Left behind are some well-preserved documents and artifacts. The proposed action by Chief Science Officer Miriam Alonso is to send the text findings to our homeworld for translation. There's also the possibility to sell them off to a private investor, and we're not going to do that. We're going to translate it. Fantastic. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we are going to continue bulking up our 2 fleets here. And then we're going to go attack these guys yet again. And it's going to be great. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. Oh yeah, we can get an ascension perk. That's definitely something that we should do. Let's think here. Interstellar Dominion would be good short term, but not really long term. Admin cap plus 20% is really good. There's also Shared Destiny, which is also pretty good. So we can't become the Crisis. Or no, we could. We would just need another Ascension perk. And that might be something that we want to do. But first, we could take... You know, if we're going to become the Crisis... I'm not sure what that limits us to in terms of options. But let's go ahead and take Imperial Prerogative for now. We can take Shared Destiny later. Fantastic. And like I said, it is now time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we're going to continue grabbing what we can here.
System survey complete.
And it will be fantastic. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.